Okay. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Was it good afternoon? It could be good night. I'm not sure, but hello, hello, hello. As we always say, this is the day that the Lord has made, and we will rejoice. You got to make a decision. You're going to thank God for every day. No matter what's going on in your life, God is still good. All right. Good morning to all of you. It is 7:01 Central Standard Time here in the city of St. Louis. Uh, y'all come on in. Good morning to everybody. Hello, good morning. Of course, it's a wonderful day. Miss Patsy, good morning to you. Uh, Sharon Johnson, good morning. Good morning. They're on Instagram, waiting on my Facebook folk to come on, and I think I have sound. I see the indicator showing I have sound. Okay, there we are. Andreas Harris, good morning. There we go. Facebook, come on in. Good morning, Kendra. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello is probably a good place, but nevertheless, it's a great day. Hope y'all are doing okay today. And I can say without question, the joy of the Lord is my strength. God is good to me. That's a fact. BJ Slim, Bobby Small, good morning. Tammy Williams on Facebook. Mr. Donegan, good morning, sir. All right. They're coming in. Again, I'm grateful as always, and how I do it. I thank God for every day. I live in the realm of gratitude. That's how I maintain my posture and my balance in life. You got to be grateful every day. Find something to thank God for, because what I found, the most content people are the people who are grateful. That don't mean that stuff is going your way. Life doesn't happen like that. Life is not an ideal situation. It really isn't. But again, I've discovered that when I'm grateful, I have a greater sense of peace, and I'm able to deal with struggles better when I'm grateful. So here we go. Talking about don't quit. All right, don't quit. Sometimes we are challenged daily with the inclination of quitting or giving up. It's a fact. It's a fact. No matter what your profession, your vocation, your educational pedigree, financial pedigree, whatever your family structure might be, your profession might be, it is inevitable. We all face moments when we feel like giving up. No one is exempt. No one. Even Jesus in his humanity in the Garden of Gethsemane, he asked his father to remove the cup from him. He was struggling in the garden, struggling with obviously his friends, Peter, James, and John, who were asleep when he was in a most difficult moment. And then he said to God, why? He just said this. He said, Lord, remove this cup, remove it. So, so this inclination of quitting is a part of the human nature. All right. So I gave you ways to motivate yourself when you feel like quitting, because it starts in your emotions, it starts in your mind. All right. Number one, keep your faith in God. Number two, believe in yourself. Number three, don't permit shame to stop you. Number four, get over what others think about you, or what people think about you. Okay. So number five is adopt an I won't quit mindset. Boy, I feel this thing already. Adopt I won't quit mindset. Right. So tell yourself, listen to this, tell yourself the following. I persist when things get tough. I will either find a way or make a way. Every problem has a solution, and I have the perfect ability to find it. What's up, Rip? Every day, listen to this. Every day I gain more knowledge and insight about what works and what doesn't, which means I'm getting stronger and wiser. Listen to me. Hello, somebody. Every day, I gain more knowledge and insight about what works and what doesn't, which means I'm getting stronger and wiser. If you're not maximizing your failures, your defeats, your letdowns, your disappointments, your hurts, your rejection, your betrayals to get better, my. Guess what? You will find yourself thinking like a victim. And I'll talk about that later. All right. Again, tell yourself setbacks are temporary. I will find a way through this. My God. Think, what's the best thing to do now? We're talking about you got to talk to yourself. I talk about self-talk in my book. If you don't have my book, you can go to info@realtalkthebishop.com. The Psychology of Winning. The Psychology of Winning. All right. I talk about it in my book, self-talk, developing the mantra, the talk. What do you say to yourself? All right. Another perspective to the teaching is develop a survivor's mindset. I was ministering yesterday and I referenced survivors who've gone through something, been through something, molested, violated, whatever the case may be. So a survivor's mindset, and again, I want to reference my book as I talk about the victim. All right. Victims often identify with negative, self-defeating emotions such as shame, guilt, anger, resentment, etc. A victim mentality produces self-defeating thoughts such as, so a victim thinks like this. Listen to this. I should have known better than to trust this person. I probably deserve it. I deserve to feel this way. Everyone always takes advantage of me. I always get treated badly. Nothing ever goes my way. That's a victim. That's a victim, man. Listen to this. Listen. A victim has the tendency and the propensity to find themselves sucked in, so to speak, by this mindset. You just woe me, poor me, a mental disposition, and you can't survive in terms of winning with that mindset. You cannot. You can't win in life. All right. So a survivor's mindset or mentality is a survivor's mentality includes thoughts such as I am a survivor. I am a survivor. I met a young lady. We didn't meet her, but we crossed paths. My daughter knew her, and she had cancer, and she was at a wedding, and she had lost all her hair and lost weight and all that. But when I encountered each other at the wedding, she said, "Look at me, I'm a survivor." Her hair had grown back, her skin had come back to its natural color and all that. And she was so excited. She said, "I'm a survivor." Because she had come out of something. I feel God already this morning. Come on, survivors come out of something. All right. A survivor's mindset is I can adapt. I can adapt. I am resilient. I survived. Listen to this. A survivor's mindset is I survived an abusive relationship or marriage is a better word. I survived being treated poorly and am proud of myself for being able to move on from it. My God, I can survive and adapt to dealing with difficult people because the world is full of a lot of difficult people. You have to develop the capacity, once again, to survive difficult people. Some people wake up in the morning with an attitude of a negative disposition. Difficult people. Okay, what you do, what you say, how you bless them, etc. Just difficult people. They're never happy. All right. I am a survivor of abusive and traumatic relationship. I survived. Not me per se. I'm just speaking in the personal pronoun I. Okay. Therefore, I know I can survive and overcome future challenges. Here's the deal. You tell yourself no more relationship setbacks. Somebody, you got to cut that cord. You ought to be tired of relationship setbacks. I can survive things not going my way. Unfortunately, events happen. They happen. All right. I survive being poor. You know, we all go through, at least I did, went through a season of being in poverty. My God, I was just thinking the other day, you know, couldn't pay the bills, couldn't do this and all that. And now I'm in a place where I'm not in poverty. I survived poverty, you all, by the grace of God. I survived a bad relationship. I survived, listen to this, an abusive parent or parents. Unfortunately, parents at times abuse their children. Hello, somebody. At times, sometimes parents are abusive. And I believe the core of the root of it is they themselves are broken. And it's difficult to give or to deposit in a relationship a sense of wholeness when you're not whole yourself. And so parents sometimes abuse their children. And some of us, not me per se, my mother was not abusive. Let's be clear about that. But you survived it. You survived verbal abuse, emotional abuse, physical abuse. You survived it. All right. Number 6, as I close, and this is of 6 of probably about 10 ways to motivate yourself when you feel like giving you feel like giving up, feel like quitting. Number 6, go back to your why. It's on, I put it on Facebook, it's going to be on Instagram, and it's on Instagram now, it's going to be on LinkedIn. Go back to your why. And I state in this particular post, I said, why is an adverb used to ask or talk about the reason. The why is the reason. You got to go back to your why. All right. One of the most important steps in setting a goal is to create a list of all the reasons why you want to achieve that goal. In fact, if you discover that you don't have a strong enough why for a particular goal, it's probably a good idea to discard it. If you can't discover the why in terms of what you're doing, in terms of your motivation, then you probably need to get rid of that why. All right. Your whys are what will motivate you to continue striving for a goal, even when the goal or the going gets tough. My God. When you feel like quitting, look at your list containing all the reasons why your goal is so important to you. That's your why. You got to have whys. Why? Why get up in the morning? Because something is waiting on me. Purpose, destiny, success, bounce back. Hallelujah. Glory. Bounce back is waiting on me. That's why. My why. All right. So I've given you 6 reasons to motivate yourself when you feel like quitting. All right. I'll give you some more Wednesday. But let's just ponder this. Think about it. Meditate on it. This is what you got to feed yourself with. Not a bunch of junk. All right. You can do this. I am a survivor. And I do understand and know what my whys are. All right. Y'all be blessed. Thank you for your support. Certainly, I encourage you to share this with your family, friends, your sons and daughters, your parents, someone that's discouraged, feel like giving up. You can help them today. It's simple. Just share. I went back and looked at the post and the response. I look at all the response to the post, but also looked at the number of shares. And to my surprise, I only witnessed 16 that I was able to see. 16 shares out of the thousands of you all that follow me. 16, man. That's a wow. But you know what? The number's gonna go up because you're gonna share. You're gonna share. I need at least 100 of you all today to share. Share this with somebody and watch their life be impacted in a very positive way. All right. God bless. Have a wonderful weekend. Wonderful week. See you Wednesday. Lord say the same.